Before we get to the Kobe's Hall of Fame induction ceremony, we have some previews that LeBron and Anthony Davis teased as far as shoes came out. So the first photo right here is a video of Anthony Davis's Instagram. And if those shoes look familiar, it's because those are the Kobe Grinch shoes.
Oh.
And they're just reversed. He reversed the colors of the Kobe Grinches.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's like a weird infrared.
Yeah, right?
Is that how you're going to, I guess that's what it is, right?
So if you like look at the red, it's like a hot red that you would see on a Camaro.
And the shoelaces are green.
And the shoelaces are the Grinch green on the shoes. So that's why they called it the reverse.
So it's like inside. So you're pretty much, it's like they turn the Grinch inside out and that's the guts.
Pretty much.
That's kind of creepy.
That is creepy. And knowing there's probably a sweatshop worker who made that had to do the same exact process for that shoe to be made. That's kind of eerie.
And then didn't they cancel Dr. Seuss? I mean, is that okay with the Twitter world community?
That is a good question.
Because I mean, I didn't like basketball fans try to cancel Dr. Seuss too.
I don't think they try to cancel the Grinch. Try to cancel the
you
book
can't cancel
where
the Grinch.
No, they didn't even try to cancel Cat in the Hat. They just tried canceling that book where there was an Asian kid drawing that was sort of racist.
Which one?
I forgot the name of the book, but there was a drawing that they showed in it where it was like an Asian drawing, and it was like they pretty much, and I won't say the word, but it's the O word, the Asian slur. Like, they were like, that looks very this.
What does it rhyme with? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This is the comedian portion of the show. I'm kidding. Totally kidding.
All right, so the next one we'll go to, and these are supposedly what LeBron dropped.
Of course.
And you have a description up on your Instagram right there, so please go ahead and read the description of what those are.
Yeah, the raffle of the undefeated Kobe. There's really no description, I think.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah. It's
the undefeated times Kobe 5 Pro Tros Hall of Fame. So this is what LeBron dropped on his Twitter.
Which I understand he's doing a Crip Blood kind of thing. Is that what he's going for?
I don't think it's Crip Blood. I just think it's...
Well, blue and red.
Kind of reminds me of those like airbrush jackets you'd see people wear at Magic Mountain.
Yeah, it does. Looks like he got at the Santa Fe Spring Swap Meet. Like he's got him hosed.
It definitely looks like superhero, but I wouldn't like because of the gold. The gold makes it look like
I think it's the
champion.
bottom. Yeah, the bottom part. Like it looks like it was spray painted with Krylon, like an actual spray can.
What if the back? Okay, so you know that one meme that you use with the Crips and the Bloods?
Yeah,
they tie their like bandanas together.
Yeah.
Like, what if the Nike logos came at the very back and like the red and the blue are touching?
Okay, see there you go. Just uniting Los Angeles as a whole and as two sides. But those are cool. Would you wear those?
No.
Yeah, why not?
I don't wear anything that's Kobe low ankles. I wear Kobe high tops, which means I go back to the Adidas days. I wear the Crazy 8s.
Why is that then? I'm curious.
Crazy 8s are the most comfortable basketball shoes I've ever played in.
But I mean, like, do you wear basketball shoes as like, like casually, or do you wear them like just to actually like play basketball?
To play basketball.
Oh, because you're a baller.
I'm a Vans guy off the court, and I'm also just like a regular Adidas, like Caddies or.
Oh, okay. So you're Vans in the sheets, Kobe's in the streets. I don't know. I'm just trying to think.
R.I.P. to the founder of Vans.
Oh,
yeah,
I know.
That kind of broke my heart.
I know. What a bummer.
I left an Instagram story for him.
Oh, you dedicated it to him?
Yeah.
Mr. Van? Wait, what was his full name?
What was his full name?
It was like Paul Van something.
Yeah, right. I always wondered, it's funny, I always wanted to know what the backstory was of naming them Vans. Like, why Vans? It's weird. And I figured it's always a name.
Well, it's because the mom had the son in a van.
Yeah, that's true. 100% true.
What?
Yeah, it was a trailer park.
That's a trailer park?
Yeah. I'm trying to dig now because you asked me a question.
I'm curious. I know, I'm curious. I'm sorry. I just had to do that. But going back to those Kobe, yeah, that's the undefeated
Paul
Kobe.
Van Doren, that was his name.
Paul Van Doren.
Dead at 90.
Oh, that's the name of his mixtape. Dead at 90.
What were you saying?
I know I'm all over the place. Going over this, but the undefeated Kobe Protos. I like the purple ones. Oh, you guys can't really see it.
Pro Tro.
The Pro Tro. Pro Tro is how you do it? Oh, yeah, Pro Tro. I can't read apparently either. But I really like the purple ones. The all gold, but with purple, because obviously.
No, they're the same shoes.
Yeah, same shoes, but I'm just saying with that color scheme.
Oh, so you would like it? Yeah.
Yeah, because the swoosh is red, and like in those, you kind of see it. Swoosh is red there, but I like this one. Oh, those are my nudes.
Can you pull up the photo again one more time?
There you go.
Mike's getting the photo for the people.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, those are the ones that I like.
So he wants the ones to the left. He doesn't want the ones to the right.
And the swooshes are purple.
The swooshes.
And there's no spray paint in the bottom. I don't know what the spray paint's doing. The soles, or not the soles. The bottom of the shoes look spray paint.
Are you kind of annoyed with teams wearing different colored shoes?
It doesn't bother me. I like to wear bright. See, my color scheme when it comes to wear the shoes is that I don't want my shoes to match what I'm wearing. So like I think it always looks cool when basketball players wear bright whatever colored shoes versus like their uniform colors. Like say Utah will wear yellow sometimes, and they're wearing like bright blue shoes or something like that. Or I like that color scheme. Does it bother you?
Like it kind of irks me that Jason Tatum's wearing purple.
Well,
you're a Boston Celtics
Well,
fan.
because we could. I mean, there's a lot of pictures of him like touching the Laker logo and the Kobe logo, or Kobe's number or whatever.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's always kind of dropping hints, like maybe one day he'll become a future Laker. That's the conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe it's that.
The music.
But at the same time, like I wouldn't have, if I was him, I wouldn't have signed that extension contract. Do you know what I mean? Like he signed the extension, and for him to be like, "Yo, I like Boston," but he continually. Like, he drops hints that he wants to be a Laker. I'm just like, then do it then. Just do it. If you like the colors, wear it.
He's got a brand to take care of, though, until he's out of Boston. Just like every other player.
Yeah. There's also, like, okay, there's a way to move gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has a chance to move gracefully. He doesn't have to be like KD, where it's just like he joins at the wrong time.
I got it. Wearing a shirt that says, "That's all, folks," and saying someone else put it in my closet. That's what AD did.
Being the tease that... That's another thing I don't like when AD does these teases, like how he was like, "I'm going to show you the shoot." No, never mind. Or like when he was in Chicago, be like, "I don't know, like if I'm going to be, I would like to play with the Bulls one day." It's just like, dude, why are you saying that? You're on a 1-year contract with the Lakers. Stop.
It's not him. It's the evil eyebrow that's talking for him. That's what it is. It has mind control powers. It says what it wants. No, just being a good. It's his manager. Is the eyebrow.
I'm back.
Oh, I'm back. Have you seen that video of AD when he? It wasn't even a dunk. It was a layup, wasn't it? Where he goes, "I'm back."
Yes.
Yeah. I was hyped for it, but I was like, I mean, is that the one you want to be like, "I'm back"? Wouldn't you want to like?
That was the last one. That was the last dunk. That was pretty much the one that That was the thing that finished the game.
Oh, that was it.
Okay. The dunk like finalized. That was the exclamation mark. That's what he said.
But I mean, okay, I get that part. But I mean, as far as like using that, like like I don't know. I just feel like something of that caliber of saying "I'm back" would be something more of like dominating. At least I know it's like the final nail in the coffin for the game, but you want to like when I think of like "I'm back," I'm thinking like Shaq just like shaking the whole hoop and just yelling "I'm back" or something like that.
That's one to think about. But we got Kobe to end off the show because we only have 2 minutes left. But Kobe Bryant will be inducted into the Hall of Fame this Saturday. Tim Duncan, along with Kevin Garnett, will also be inducted as well. But I mean, come on, like you already know who's going to steal the show, and it kind of sucks still to know that like. There have been waves of like within I don't know the year and a half that he's been gone, just like every now and then. Do you feel as if this will be the final wave for us to grieve for Kobe?
It's gonna be one of those things where, like, I've kind of like I made peace with it already. So like, there's times I'm like, oh, that he's gone, that kind of thing. But then like these instances or these events will come up, like, hey, and you kind of have to like open that up again. So it's like a wound that's like you had stitched up that now you're gonna have to cut and kind of reopen again. So it's gonna be those. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for all of us. But I think, especially after this will be, I guess, the final like goodbye, in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from his birthday, Mama Days, we're always have those like those national holidays. But this would be, I guess, his final salute because technically this is it. I mean, that's what he wanted to be. Hall of Fame player. He got his rings. He got everything. It just sucks that he's not gonna be here. And I just wanted to hear what he would have to say. Like, I kind of wish maybe there's a journaling around and maybe Vanessa surprises us and like he actually would start writing like what he would say because I'm sure he knew back then years ago he was eventually going to be there. So who knows? I just don't know what to expect, but I don't know what.
So how many got if they played Dear Basketball one more time? I'm just gonna be like, geez, like how many times?
We saw this 8 times already, man.
I'm just gonna throw my remote.
Just milking it.
Yeah.
We get it. It won an Oscar. No.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some sort of homage, like a compilation of like highlights put together, and it'll be very graceful. It'll be a nice like send off for Kobe. But honestly, the only reason why we'll be listening to it is because of Jordan.
I'm curious. Yeah, I'm curious what it's just the fact that he's opening up so much and saying how much he loved him. It's like even more so. I mean, clearly at his funeral, he spoke very graciously and a lot about him, about how much he loved him. But nobody knew that.
Is this Jordan's redemption at his Hall of Fame speech?
Will Jordan cry?
Of course he will.
Of course.
Of course he will. But the thing is will this be his redemption? Because if you remember,
you like to bring that up.
Yeah, and I, as a North Carolina fan, I was like I left a very distasteful taste in my mouth. But do you think this is his redemption to give a right Hall of Fame speech?
Now, like, do you say redemption? Do you mean it's kind of like a karma thing where it's like, hey, you're being an a-hole for like a long time?
No. I'm not saying like that. Okay. I mean, like, okay, like you can make it up for like you already gave that good speech for Kobe's ceremony. But at the same time, like, this is your chance to be like, you're up on the Hall of Fame speech again. You're on the Hall of Fame stage again to deliver the speech.
I think it's an opportunity for him to be remembered for this more than his own speech, because it's gonna be very important what he's gonna have to say or what he's gonna say. I think that will, because everyone's gonna be listening. Everyone's gonna be kind of like like under a microscope. We're gonna be watching it kind. So yeah, I think this is a good opportunity for Jordan to make up for his own.